Howdy fishing fam, today we are going to be unboxing a brand new Humminbird Solix 12 Generation 3. I was actually able to get my hands on one of these from Bass Pro Shops. I just kept checking their inventory every day and one finally popped up. Bam, picked it up. I was actually wondering if it'd actually show up or if it was just a mix up in their inventory. It was the real thing and it just showed up today. And today's video sponsor is Mystery Tackle Box. If you've never heard of Mystery Tackle Box, they are a monthly subscription service to tackle specific to your area, your time of year, and to the species that you choose. So don't forget to use the link in the description below to go to Carl's and find Mystery Tackle Box on that website. That'll help me out. Let them know that I sent you there to buy some Mystery Tackle Box subscriptions. Let's go ahead and start this unboxing real quickly. I really got this Solix 12 as my bow unit. I may change it out with my console unit. We'll see how all that works out with the features and stuff. But I got it for my bow unit. I'm going to add Mega 360 to it. I'm also going to be using the transducer that comes with it. I had to get a mounting bracket. We'll talk more about that later. So all this stuff is intended to go on the bow, and well, we'll do a video on that as well. This video is actually the beginning of a Solix series that I'm going to do. I'm going to start off with the unboxing, install, going to go over some controls. We're going to go through a whole bunch of things, Solix based. And if you're a Helix guy, don't worry, a lot of this stuff does apply to your units as well. Enough talking, more unboxing. So here's the box. When I ordered it online, it came in another box, got here within 2 days. Fantastic job of FedEx by actually getting it here not damaged. So the box is in really good shape. Solix 12, G3, chirp. We got Mega SI and Mega DI. Both here say extended range. High definition display. Got some networking features here. Not going to go over everything here. Sonar features, including, well, it doesn't actually say it there. It's actually capable of using Mega Live and Mega 360. This just talks about the Mega Side and Mega Down, and then all the charts that it functions with. It gives you all the maps that it works with down here. I'm not going to list those out. Other side here, just some pictures here of some images that this guy produces. And by the way, there is a thunderstorm blowing up, so if you hear some thunder, well, that's exactly what it is. And we also got some sirens. I live not too far from the hospital, so that's probably what that's about. On the back side, got a whole slew of information, not going to go in detail here. Display size, all that information here, dimensions, everything there. Tells you more about the Mega Side imaging, the Mega Down imaging, the dual spectrum chirp, some more chart stuff down here at the bottom, how it's compatible with iPilot Link. And then we have some information about the controls and a few highlights on the unit itself. Over here on the side, kind of sideways here, it talks more about the, let's try cross-touch interface. Tells you how you can control it in different ways with a touch. It's kind of like your phone. You can zoom in, zoom out, move 2 fingers down and it moves to the home menu, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's flip it on around here. And this is the side I've already cut the tape on. I've been in here a little bit just kind of looking at things. So open this up. Let's see. Let's look at this. So opening it up, one side's going to have your unit. The other side is going to have all the accessories. The accessories is actually an open box. I don't know how well y'all can see that in there, but we're going to pull these out first. So I'm going to flip the box over like this. Got to make sure I put my hand here so the unit doesn't fall out. And got all the little accessories and stuff here. We're going to put that to the side because we want to talk about that here in a minute. And then we're going to pull out the head unit. It comes very well packaged with these giant foam things in here. There's 2 of them. And there we go. We are out of the box. No need for the box anymore, so we're going to move this guy to the side. And man, this is what I paid my money for. Right here, the Humminbird Solix 12. Let's go ahead and pull him out of this bag. Comes in a bag where you got a protective cover, rubber cover that comes with it, which is really nice to protect your screens when they're not in use. So there you go, there's that. And then here is the unit itself. All the controls over here. We have screen protector on it already, which we'll peel that off later. Here's the face of the unit. Everything looks to be in good shape. I don't see any cracks or anything damaged here. Rotating onto the back. Not seeing a whole lot here. A lot of protective tape. Looks really nice, well packaged. Down here we have all of our different ports. Power, speed, temp. We have our NEMA 2000, NEMA 0183. Then we also have Ethernet connection. Then our sonar and temperature, which is our main transducer. We have 2 methods of mounting. Well, actually 3 methods of mounting this. You can mount this to a ram mount, which fits right here. You can use the cradle mount, or you can flush mount this guy as well. So kind of see that here on the back. And that's really all there is to the head unit without actually turning anything on or doing any of that stuff. So it looks in really great shape. I'm really impressed with it as far as how it came. Let's go ahead and put our protector back on. Move this to the back. That way you guys can look at it. Kind of a reference in size for those of you who have a mystery tackle box. It's a little bit bigger than a mystery tackle box. And next is the accessory box. Right here, got a whole bunch of things that came with it. Let's start off with the cradle. Just go ahead and unwrap this guy. This is what I'm going to be mounting mine on the bow. So just a simple cradle here. Got us a sticker to place on our boat somewhere. Support Humminbird, because I'm a huge Humminbird fan. I think they make excellent units. That is, if you can get them. As you can tell, I've already been in the packaging because I've opened this and wanted to kind of key in on anything I needed to look forward to as far as the install. Nothing too major in the install. We'll get to that in another video. But got some paperwork. Here we have in this package, we have the power cable, some mounting hardware for the head unit itself. And that's about it in this one. There's not too much to talk about. Just some mounting hardware. The knobs here, which I won't be using. I use a lock on mine. So here, this package is the transom mount for your transducer that this thing comes with. Not going to be using this. I'll talk about more about the transducer install toward the end of this video. But not a whole lot here. Just a simple transducer mount just that goes on the transom. And got a nice cool breeze coming through, so that means the storm is almost here. And lastly, but not least, is the transducer. So real quickly about this transducer, this is the XM14HW MSI-T. Now, this is the transom mount transducer. If you order the XTM, which is the trolling motor mounted transducer, all that happens is that you get this kit with it. And all that does is provide a few things, we'll get to that, provides a few things for trolling motor install, but otherwise that's the only difference. You don't have to send this guy in and get the the trolling motor transducer, because there isn't one. This is it. All there is a mounting kit that goes with it. And here's the transducer, a pretty large thing, but it does do a lot of things, so definitely understand why it's so big. Got plenty of cable, looks like here. Nothing wrong with this at all. So, I mean, everything's wrapped up pretty nicely. I don't see any scratches or gouges in any plastic. So, everything came as it should. Okay, the last thing we're going to cover is the trolling motor mega side imaging transducer mounting bracket. This actually supports a few other transducers. The XM9, this actually goes with the XTM, which actually comes with this kit. It tells you all the fish finder units that it comes with. Just make sure the kit that you buy is capable of working with your transducer, otherwise you're just going to have a bad day. Now let's quickly open this. Or I'm going to say quickly, I'm going to try to quickly open it. Alright, we got her open. Comes with this plastic mounting bracket, which conforms to the roundness of the trolling motor and then the flatness of the top of the transducer. I'll show that real quick here. Let's see. Oh, you're going to have to thread, you got to thread this all the way through so it'll work. But otherwise, I can kind of see that all the holes match up. The cable comes out that side, and this is going to work perfectly. So you'll need probably some of your transom mount hardware to screw into this. If not, I think some might be in here, I don't know. We have, I call this an iron block, and all this does is supposed to go between your charger, your onboard charger, and your battery to keep interference from your trolling motor to be getting to your cranking battery. So I think mine already has one of these installed, so I'm not going to be installing one of these, but not too hard to install. You just cut your charging line, put this on each end, heat sink it down, not a big deal. 2 giant hose clamps to thread through our transducer mount here and mount it to the trolling motor. Let's see. Oh, nope, we got all the little hardware pieces that we need to connect the mounting plate to the transducer. So comes with all that. We got a couple, actually more than a couple, several zip ties, which I highly recommend not using. I recommend using electrical tape to hold your wires in place. These guys will wear your wires and will eventually cause them to fail. And if you had never priced one of these, they're roughly 400 bucks. So don't use zip ties, use electrical tape. It may be annoying that it comes off every now and then, but it's going to save you a ton of money down the road. A whole bunch of paperwork here that I don't really care about because this is very self-explanatory. Determine whether to install a choke cable. Okay, that's what this is called, a choke cable. I just always called it an iron block because that's all there's in there is a giant piece of iron to stop magnetic interference from coming back through. Now this unboxing here, quite a bit of stuff to go over. It was pretty fun. I always love unboxing new things. And if you're interested in checking out my install video, I'll have that up here. And I'm also going to have some other videos as well about the Solix, so you may want to check those out as well. But just like always, see you later, fishing fam.